Our whole goal as a nonprofit is to empower and train and provide quality multimedia technology for people in our community to empower them to run their own equipment, to do their own things using technology in a way that's never been done. And so during the pandemic, we were able to do that better than we've ever done before because the need was so strong there.
We were really scrambling to see what we could do and how we could pivot and still reach people at home. We were talking one day, how can we make this better? How can we make this better? And it's like, well, maybe we should check with the Media Center and see how they can help. Not only did he come down and see what we had already, but then helped us figure out what we were going to need. The Media Center helped us with some of the adapters and things that we'd had no idea about.
It became very clear that live streaming was the go-to aspect of what the Media Center could then step up and do for different entities in the community.
I think prior to these live streams that most of the general public maybe on a day-to-day basis didn't know what the City Council was talking about at meetings or what we were working on. But now with the meetings being live streamed regularly, there's an opportunity for people to engage.
The live streaming element makes people feel engaged with content. They know it's happening right then. On certain platforms you can comment, and that comment can even be integrated into, say, a meeting, a question. A comment on a live stream sports makes you feel like, yeah, I'm watching that right alongside everybody else. I learned a tremendous amount about what is out there technology-wise for live streaming capability through all of this process because I knew I needed to know it in order to hand it off.
I faced the obstacle of figuring out how we were going to have our public meetings open to the public. Since we were closed, we had to reach out to our friends at the Media Center, and they helped us with the live streaming of the meetings. I was interested in training to do the videos myself, so that a way I could be responsible for it and not having to have the Media Center do it for us. It is something very simple and very easy that I was able to train with the staff of the Media Center.
The pandemic has really led to a huge spark in our mission when people needed to be able to run equipment on their own, to conduct their own meetings or to have their own church service. And so we were right there, felt very natural to be able to come in, teach the people their own technology and hand it off.
There was a lot of hours committed to not only upgrading our solution, but making it a very quality product. I mean, I felt like we went from here to here to here. You know, we're very appreciative of the help that's been given to us by Grant.
We've seen a lot of crazy things this year with the pandemic and everything that's happening. And one of those has been not allowing fans into sporting events, even at the high school level. And so the things that we do for live streaming sports became more critical than we've ever even imagined that they would be. We've done sports for so long, so that wasn't something new that came at us for the pandemic. What was new is how much sports could we cover? Where could technology come into play for the things that we've already been doing with live streaming of Maverick Athletics? How can we expand upon that to have some COVID relief? And that's when we picked up junior high and JV. We took on that initiative from the get-go in the fall to say we're gonna go ahead and cover these sports too to try to keep grandma and grandpa's home and safe.
In this time of COVID and having to go live stream with our meetings and having that technology and expertise right here next door has been extremely valuable. We haven't had to outsource that or try to figure out how to do it on our own. It's right here in our own community. This is definitely something that will be used long-term beyond COVID. It's something that now that has been installed here in the council chambers that we can use permanently. It's very easy to use and something that I know the City Council wants to continue with long-term.
Being able to fulfill our mission during this pandemic has really re-emphasized the fact that we have a lot of value in this community, and that's how we know we're here to stay.